Hello, welcome to the first part of the tutorial on using the app Nearpod. Nearpod is a presentation app that is a lot more interactive. So how it works is the teacher creates a slideshow that has interactive features such as quizzes and polls, and the students can actually follow along on their own devices at their desks. So they can have a smartphone, they can have an iPad, they can have many different devices, and they can see the slideshow where they are and answer the questions right on their device. Nearpod is a free service. You can see the icon is the second one over in the third row. It's black with orange and blue. When you open it up, it will probably ask you to create an account or log in. So I've already logged into mine, but once you have logged in, you will find this home screen. So you can go to your own library, the store, you can join, you can create, and you can view your reports. So we'll go to my library first. So I have a couple things in my library. I have an untitled presentation that I made online that I used for something else, and I also have two that I downloaded from the store for free. So there's a huge amount of other resources that other teachers have made on all kinds of subjects and topics within those subjects. Some of them you do have to pay for, but these two, like I said, were free. So I'm going to show you one of these free ones so that you can get an idea of all the elements that are useful with Nearpod. So when you open it up, you're going to see that you have some preview down at the bottom of what the slides look like. And you can start it by hitting live session. I want to not resume it. I want to start a new one. There we go. So you can see that this pin comes up big on the screen, and that's because the students have to log in using this pin. So I'm going to log in on my cell phone, SEVFU, and say OK. And I'm going to close this box. So on my phone screen, I am seeing just this slide right now, the commas with yellow. So as the teacher, I'm going to slide left on my iPad, and it's going to ask all the students to sign in. So on my phone, I'll sign in, and I can put a student ID in if you have that to help easily identify your students. So when I hit submit, it's going to tell me thank you, and you can see on the teacher list, you can watch as your students drop into the session. So I'm going to swipe to the side, and you can see we have our first content slide, and this, again, the students see this right on the screen. The next slide is a poll slide. So this question comes up on the student's phone. Do you try to use commas when you write? Yes, sometimes, I don't know, or no answer. And so you can see right now that blue means no answer because no one has answered. But if I answer sometimes and hit submit on my phone, it will now change that blue means sometimes, and it's put a dot in by my name here. So when you would have all the students down, they all have to have their own devices. They can all answer this, and you can see where they are before the class starts. Again, you can have more content slides. These slides can be made on Nearpod or imported from any other slide software. So you can import a video from a web. You can see here. And then you can also have another, question and answer checkpoint here where we check where we are. So let's say that commas are always used to signify a full stop. And you will see that it comes up as incorrect. This is one downfall to this app, is that if this was projected on the screen, then all the students would see who got something right and who got something wrong. Again, we have more content slides. And then this content slide actually has slides embedded where the students can look at the 7 rules at their own pace. And so this is a way if you have a lot of material, if you have some students that move more quickly or more slowly, they can progress at their own pace. You can also have a quiz on here, so I can take this quiz. I'm just going to answer true for everything, and we'll see what's right. True. So you can see I got 3 right and 2 wrong by answering true. And so this comes up with individual student scores that you can then get back as a report, and it also comes up as to how many were correct or incorrect to gauge where the students are. And then we also have more content slides, another video. So you can import all kinds of stuff into these slides. There's a picture. This one is interesting because you can actually draw on something, so you can send them a picture. So this is some sentences that need to be corrected, and on my phone I can go through and add commas where they need to be. Or if I had an iPad, that would be even easier to see. So I can add commas where they need to be, and I'll hit send, and you guys can see where my commas have been written. Yep, so you can see I could mark right on the image. So if you wanted them to draw something blank or maybe edit something else, that's possible as well. And then you can be done, and all the students can leave, and as I said, you can get those reports printed out for you. You can share all of this through Twitter, through email, and the homework part of Nearpod. For the next tutorial on Nearpod, I will be talking about how you can create your own presentation so that you don't have to use the ones that are available in the store.